I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost.
Imagine getting the perfect curly unit only to realize the knots aren't bleached. I was in tears almost. This is like heartbreak in hair form. If you know, you know. And with this 5x5 lace closure, I thought it'd be best to get out my BW2 lightener along with a 30 volume cream developer, which I recommend for beginners. And I'm measuring everything on the scale for accuracy. I used 25 grams of the BW2 powder, and I slowly added the 30 volume cream developer because I want to take my time in adding the liquid, especially if you're working with, you know, a sparse or scarce amount of product. You'd rather have too little of the developer versus too much, which could mess up the ratio or the consistency. And what we're looking for is something that mimics toothpaste or that can form peaks when it is stirred, and it doesn't fall off the bristles of the applicator brush. Really, really important. I hope you guys can really see the true texture of our mixture. Now for a few tricks up my sleeve. I wanted to spray the lace enclosure with the Got to Be Glued Blasting Free Spray. This is going to apply a bit of a shield to our knots so that the bleach mixture doesn't bleed into the knots or past the knots, bleaching the hair. And I also love putting the wig inside out on a wig stand. It adds for ventilation. It's a lot neater. It keeps it sturdy and in place. And when applying the bleach mixture, I'm going to use the back end of a plastic fork. This to me is a lot easier. You can recycle the plastic fork once you're done, once you clean it and rinse it. And again, I'm starting with applying the mixture at the base of the closure because the knots at the back are a lot thicker than the knots we see at the front. And so the thinner, smaller knots are going to bleach at a faster rate because it'll need less exposure time to the bleach. And I set the timer for 10 minutes, but you can leave the mixture on anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, checking every 10 minutes, which is really, really important because not all hair processes or lifts the same based on the quality, the treatment of the hair as well. Here, I'm completely rinsing the bleach mixture from the lace enclosure using lukewarm water. Again, you want to remove all of the excess product before moving on to the next step. And with a neutralizing shampoo, I love using this to ensure that we remove any of the bleach mixture. And you want to work this from the knots all the way down to the ends, the full entire length of the hair, to ensure that we just remove any excess product that you may not even see. And I'm following up with the second round of shampoo. This is from Suave. This is their almond shea butter. It is amazing. Love the smell, which you definitely want to use a nice fragrant shampoo, especially after you bleach the hair. And lastly, I'm going to co-wash and deep condition the hair using this Aussie conditioner along with the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, which I highly recommend. So the knots on this unit look so much better. You can see the color lifted, so we don't have those black dots sitting on our lace. And I'm going to apply some pressed powder to the lace closure and add this hardhead spray to set it in place before going in to install. The hardhead spray is one of my favorite products to use to install my units. I used to have the mini version. I went ahead and purchased the full-size version. It's worth it. This is going to have your unit sitting in place, especially for a lace closure. Definitely use a fine tooth comb to press the hair and the lace onto the skin. This is going to create a more seamless and more flawless finish. Now, if you're a beginner, if you want to start with a lace closure, this is honestly the easiest thing to do. Removing the lace is pretty simple. There will be a little bit of resistance because of the hardhead spray that we just applied. So take it easy. You don't want to irritate your skin. And with the end of the rat tail comb, I'm going to press the lace into my skin because you guys see it disappear. You cannot see the lace. Like, okay, we did that. Your baby hairs do not have to be on swim just because you're wearing a lace closure. You can make it look realistic and still do my signature adult swoops. It's where you do subtle sections of hair and you just swoop them ever so gently because you want to disguise the demarcation of the lace closure. That's it, sis. You know, a little bit of the Invincible styling gel from Got To Be to swoop it on out. And I also wanted to just create gentle adult swoops across the entire lace closure so it doesn't look harsh. And you must get an elastic band and secure the lace closure in place so that it melts into the skin. You will not get my signature melt if you do not use an elastic band, especially the one that I'm using, which I'll have linked in the description box. After saturating the hair with lukewarm water, I'm going to go in with the Aussie Curls Miracle Curls Leave-In Detangling Milk, and this is everything. I'm a little bit heavy-handed with this particular product. I love applying a generous amount to a small to medium-sized section. And then I use the Felicia Leatherwood Detangling Brush. This is everything. I think y'all sleep on this comb or this brush and y'all need to stop. It is amazing for defining curls and getting ultra definition. I first take the brush and just run it through the entire length of the hair, but to really create super defined curls, you have to have a bit of tension in the length of the hair when moving the brush through. After I apply the product, I'm going to take the brush, run it down the length of the hair, but then I'm going to hold sections of the hair taut and I'm going to brush upward. I need to create resistance or tension. It's going to look weird at first, but I'm brushing up, creating that tension so I get the ultimate definition. Wait, let me tell you something. If you don't believe it, just keep watching. What I do, it works, girl. And what I love about this particular product is it does look very lustrous, very hydrated, moisturized. And even on the next day, you're still gonna have that bomb curl definition. And it's gonna look a little bit more like natural in its, you know, shine and luster. But I love that for second day hair. Now, I did happen to bleach a tiny portion of hair near the parting space, but it's not really like overly noticeable. So I'm proud of the work that I did, and I think you guys could definitely do the same. Check out Asteria Hair. Use the code SUMMER9. You get 9% off your purchase. Check the description box for all of the details. But I love this unit. The curls are amazing. It's 250% density, so it is full as all hell. I love it. It's super long. It's nice and 20 inches. It's like a true 20 inch. Like the hair is sitting, okay? I'm dragging a little bit of a wagon when we talking about the hair. Tell me what you think about this unit in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, share with your homeboys and your homegirls, and don't forget to check out Asteria Hair. And I hope I see you in the next one.